Yo, what's going on, guys? In this video, I'm gonna give you the top 5 traits of the top 1% closers. And make no mistake about it, if you do not have all 5 of these traits, there is no way you will get yourself in the top 1%. My personal favorites are number 2 and number 4. With that being said, let's dive right into it. Trait number 1, guys, is I have never met a top 1% closer that was not positive. Closers that are positive outperform everybody else. Let me explain why. See, what happens in closing is you're gonna go through periods where this person's gonna tell you no, this person's gonna tell you no, this person's gonna tell you to follow up, this person, and you're gonna seem like everything's crashing down on you. But the rep that is positive, they continue to operate at a high level knowing that there's a chance that this person's gonna actually come through. Hey, my next call is gonna be a close. My next call is gonna be a close. They keep that level of urgency. They keep that level of tenacity because they're positive knowing that the next opportunity is gonna be the day where they're gonna close the deal. I have never to this day met one closer that is not positive, that is in the top 1%. Trait number 2, guys, is top closers invest in themselves regularly. Here's the funny thing, is somehow salespeople, closers, expect to close deals for $5,000, $10,000, $20,000, yet they have never invested in themselves at such a high level. They have never invested in a $10,000 coaching program, yet they're trying to get this prospect to invest in a $10,000 item. See, what the best closers realize is that they have to be in complete alignment with what they do. One thing, if you want to get into the top 1% closers, invest in yourself. Go out and spend the $10,000 to pay for coaching. Go out and put yourself into a little bit of debt to get better at a skill. Because if you're trying to convince others to do it, good luck if you've never done it yourself. That is a trait that all top 1% closers have. Trait number 3, guys, is the top 1%. They are hungry for feedback. Let me tell you what a top 1% closer does as soon as they get off the call. They get off the call and they say, you know what, I need to get feedback on this. Let me send this call to John. He's one of the top reps in our company. I want to get his feedback. Hey, John, can you listen to this call, man? I know you're the best in the company and I would love and appreciate a little bit of feedback on this, exactly what you would have done to improve this and what I can do today to get better. And then here you go, John, right? They're always looking to improve. They're saying, hey, you know what? I added this into my script. Mark, can you go ahead and take a look at this for me? Tell me if I'm on the right track. What else would you change? And then what they do is they take the feedback and they change what they're doing. See, a lot of closers like to pretend like, hey man, can you get me some feedback? And then you give them the feedback and guess what? They don't take the feedback, they don't implement the feedback, and they never get better. The top 1% know how to take feedback, they ask for feedback, and then they get better every single day. Trait number 4, guys, and this is probably the biggest trait of them all, is top 1% closers. They have a high degree of self-worth. Let me tell you what I mean by this. See, somebody that does not believe in themselves, does not believe that they're worth it, what's gonna happen is they're gonna think their product is not that good. They're gonna think their product's a little bit inferior. They're gonna be scared to ask for high ticket values. They're gonna be scared to ask for the higher price packages. They're gonna make a little bit more money and then they're gonna go back down in income and they're not gonna work as hard. They're gonna let laziness settle in because that closer does not have a high degree of self-worth. They don't believe in themselves. They don't think they're worth it. They don't think that they can do it. And because of that, they're not gonna push and they're not gonna operate like a top 1% closer. If you lack any self-esteem in sales, it's gonna shine through. And a book that can really help you guys listening to this with self-worth, self-identity is a book by Maxwell Maltz called Psycho-Cybernetics. You pick that book up, it'll help you with your self-worth. Trait number 5, guys, is the top 1% closers operate with a high level of urgency. See, what the top 1% realize is that time kills deals. Time kills deals. They operate with a level of urgency unlike anybody I've ever seen. They don't wait to follow up with John. They follow up with John now. They don't wait to make the phone call. They make the phone call right now. They don't wait to start studying and learning. They start studying and learning right now. They don't wait to go over their script. They start going over their script right now. See, the top 1%, what they understand is the more activity, the more urgency they operate with, the more they'll get lucky, the more opportunities are gonna come their way. And the top 1% operate with such a level of urgency unlike anybody else in the company, and that's why they continue to outwork, they continue to outdo, and they continue to outperform everybody else. Hey guys, there you have it, the top 5 traits of the top 1% closers. I want you to take a look at this list. Which ones do you have? Which ones are you missing? And which ones do you need to develop today to take your closing game to the next level? All right guys, with that being said, I hope you give this video a thumbs up. Let the algorithm know like, dude, this guy has legit content. And of course, if you have not already, already, join the Closers Network down below. Links in the description. It's completely free, has everything you need to take your high ticket sales game to the next level. With that being said, Rich out.